My name is Ayush Chinmay and welcome to my channel uh, Tuition Bag. Here I will tell you how to use Xfig. Like normally in our research area, in our research paper, we are actually forcefully use the EPS file, but really EPS file is good as compared to JPG, PNG and all type of files. But in case of EPS, we can really, if we'll zoom it, it cannot be blurred. Okay, it will show like a original picture one. So that's why researchers are really appreciating this type of file into our research paper. So now we'll talk about what are those components. This is Xfig. Basically for Xfig you need to have the Ubuntu operating system or Linux environment. This Xfig can work. Okay, so just clear, first of all, Xfig is really necessary in case of Ubuntu. Okay, now I'll tell you, this is the Xfig tool, Xfig 3.2 I have installed. These are the drawing tools and these are the editing tools. Okay, so these are one is used for zooming purpose. If I draw something, you can zoom here, and grid mode means you can show like a graph. Then I'll show you. These are the components. You can check it out here. uh, See, I think it will be better for us. So from this we can easily manage, and we can easily drawing a particular object. Okay, draw a particular object. Now see, this is for circle. I'll click over here. These are the things that we are gonna see here. Suppose I just want to change the color. Here I can change this. Previously this was black and I just want to change it to blue. Okay, now here it is okay. Now just click the left button of our mouse. Now just expand. Just click once and then move the mouse. Okay, by clicking once I'm just moving the mouse and it is enlarging, it is increasing and decreasing. Okay, suppose I just want to stop here, then again you just click the left button and it will stop. Okay, so this is the procedure. Now again I'll tell you, first click once. Okay, I have clicked. Now I'm moving here. Now I just want to stop this, so I just click the left button of our mouse. Okay, now by this way we can move, we can draw any type of picture. But in case of line, suppose this is one type of line, I just want to draw. Okay, here click once like this. Okay, if you just click the left button, then you can move the mouse easily wherever you just want to move it. Okay, I thought it will be better if I stop here. Then to stop here I just click the middle button. Okay, middle button of our mouse. There are three buttons in our mouse. One is left, one is right, and the third thing is the left, in the middle. Okay, so I just want to extend this in a better way. So now we'll start here by clicking the left button. Okay, see, then I just want to extend it towards the down. Then again I just click the left of this mouse. Okay, now I'll change my direction. Here I just stop and I just want to move towards right again. To stop here and to move towards right, and I'll click the left side of our mouse. Okay, now I'll move. Here I just want to stop here, so to stop here I'll use the middle button. Okay, click the middle button. Yeah, one type of graph, this is one type of figure or one type of drawing. Why? Because of this scenario. See here what is written, like this, a curve and all type of things that we can do. Okay, okay, clear. Now we'll go for what, see, polyline diagram. In polylines, again I just show you how to do it. You can do any type of lines. Okay, this cannot be movable in this way. See, I'll show you again. This is not a curvature, this is a line that we can made here. Okay, here I just want to stop here. This is a line. Okay, understood. Now I'll tell you, this is a rectangle bus. Like this, you can click the left button, then you can enlarge it by moving the mouse pointer, and then you just stop here. First stop by clicking the left side of our mouse. Okay, okay, see, these are the editing buttons. Editing buttons will be used, suppose I just want to move this object to here or move this point to here. These are some time of, like, you can scale means you can again small or increasing or decreasing that particular size. Suppose scale, I just want to show you the scale. Here I just want to click, these are the points. Okay, the points in a particular figure. To click this, I just click here. By left side, you just want to click the left of this particular mouse. Okay, not the left but the middle point, the middle button of a particular mouse. Then you just move the mouse again. Okay, now to stop here, again you just click the middle button of our mouse. Okay, understood. Now I'll show you again. I'll show you. I just want to decrease the size of our rectangle. Okay, see, I'll just click the middle button. Okay, now I'll just reduce it. Now I just want to stop here, then again I'll click the middle button. Okay, understood. So in this way you can scale the objects. Suppose I just want to move a particular object to a different place. See, move is used. So to moving a particular object, you can click any point of a particular object and you just click the left button of a particular left button of the mouse. Okay, now after clicking the left button, I can move according to the mouse pointer. Okay, now I just want to place here. Okay, to place here, I just stop moving my mouse, then I'll click again the left button of mouse. Okay, understood. Okay, now suppose I just want to rotate a particular image, a particular object anti-clockwise. See, this is anti-clockwise and this is clockwise. Okay, we can rotate it. To rotate this, I just click the left button of our mouse and just keep a particular point. See, okay, understood. See, these are some editing tools I've told you, and these are some images how to draw that you can easily understand. So to save, how to save this, click the file. If the file cannot be clicked in a particular manner, just click it till it ends. Okay, and then come to save as or save. It will be better if you can save it. Okay, so this is the current directory. You can save wherever you just want to save here, and this is the file name that you just want to save it. Suppose this is AAA. Okay, and the file I just want to save here in desktop. Okay, then for saving purpose I'll just click save. Okay. This is the file mask. It will be automatically in .xfig format. Okay, I'll just save it. Okay, I just said this is the XFIG format. If I'll click here, suppose I just click here, then what I get, the XFIG format. Again, this is the drawing. Okay. To save in a EPS format, I'll just click here in the file, again to export. So here the language is EPS, means encapsulated PostScript, and the output file, if you just want to change it, you can change. Otherwise, you can directly export here, because this has been stored in desktop and you can export directly. So I have clicked that, and the EPS in the same name, I haven't changed anything, and the same name this has been okay. So I have double clicked here, then I saw the images, and if I just want to zoom it, here I can zoom it in this way. Let's see, this is the image. It is not like blurred. Okay. So in this way you can know how to manage the whole file, how to create an image, or how to use the XFIG. Next, in the next video, I'll tell you uh, how to use the images, how to use the pictures, the previous pictures, and how to use the text inside the picture. Suppose I just want to name it, so how to do the name, I'll tell you in the next video. Okay.